Hey Bling Crew, welcome back. It's Shannon with Bling Your Things, and today we're going to talk about a question that I get asked almost every single day. That is, how many rhinestones do I need to make a certain project? Well, it's not a simple question, so I'm going to show you. I'll show you the difference of how many stones it takes to cover a 1 inch by 1 inch square of 7 different sizes of rhinestones, ranging in size from SS4 all the way up to SS30. I'm going to apply the stones to a wood cutout, and then the tools that I'm going to use are I'm going to apply my glue with a 5 ml syringe and a 20 gauge blunt tip needle, as well as a wax tip pencil. The glue I'm using is a versatile flexible glue that's recommended for wood, plastics, fabrics, metal, like our stainless tumblers, leather, as well as synthetic textiles. It's a white glue, so you can see where you've placed it, but it dries clear, so you'll only be able to see your beautiful rhinestones when it's done. Fusion Tack dries in about an hour, and it's max strength in 24 hours. After you let it cure for 72 hours, it will also be water resistant. All the products used in today's video can be found at blingyourthings.com. I will also post links in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more bling tips. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm using Bling Your Things line of glass flatback rhinestones. The first size I'm using is size SS4. This is the smallest size in our line. They are teeny tiny and measure only 1.5 to 1.7 millimeters. To apply the flatbacks, I place a small line of Fusion Tacks where I'd like to place the stones. Then I'm applying the stones with the wax tip pencil. Since this size is so small, I recommend sharpening your wax tip pencil so that it's at a fine point. And then a pro tip is when applying any size or shape of rhinestones, you don't need to use a lot of pressure. The wax tip of the pencil will pick up the stones with only light pressure, and then when you touch the stones to the glue will grab the stones and release it from the wax tip. After I zoomed in, now you can see how the stones were applied in a grid pattern. You can see I fit a total of 16 size SS4s in a 1 inch line and a total of 256 SS4s in a square inch. Next, I'm going to move on to the next size up and do the same process. This size is the glass flatbacks in size SS6. They measure 1.9 to 2.1 millimeters. And here we can fit 13 SS6s in a 1 inch line and a total of 169 in a square inch. Moving up to the next size, we have size SS8. This size measures 2.3 to 2.5 millimeters, and we can fit 11 SS8s in a 1 inch line, meaning we can fit 121 rhinestones in SS8 in a square inch. These three sizes, SS4, SS6, and SS8, are great for fine detail work, as well as using them for filler rhinestones, meaning you would use them to fill in smaller gaps between larger rhinestones to blend in with the background. If you're new to blinging, I would not recommend using these three sizes to make a full tumbler. It will take you a very long time and you may get frustrated and give up, and we don't want to see you do that. Moving up to the next size, we have size SS10. This size measures 2.7 to 2.9 millimeters. If these were resin rhinestones, you may hear or see them referred to as size 3mm, and we can fit 9 SS10s in a 1 inch line or 81 in a square inch. This size is popular again for detail work as well as for making rhinestone bling pens. As an example, if you wanted to bling an Inkjoy gel pen, 12 SS10 rhinestones will fit perfectly on each row of the pen. The next size we have is size SS12. This size measures 3 to 3.2 millimeters, and we can fit 8 SS12s in a 1 inch line or 64 in a square inch. This size is also popular for making bling pens. Moving on up, the next size we have is size SS16. This size measures 3.8 to 4 millimeters. If these were resin, you may hear this size referred to as size 4mm. We can fit 7 SS16s in a 1 inch line or 49 in 1 square inch. This size is one of 2 popular sizes for making rhinestone tumblers. And we have several rhinestone tumbler patterns available in this size, as well as the next size, which is size SS20. The SS20 measure 4.8 to 5 millimeters. If these were resins, they would be referred to as size 5 mm. And we can fit 5 SS20s in a 1-inch line or 25 in a square inch. This is also the other most popular size for making rhinestone tumblers, and we also have several tumbler patterns available in this size. And the final size we have is size SS30. This size measures 6.5 millimeters, and we can fit 4 SS30s in a 1-inch line or 16 in 1 square inch. This size is great to have in your mix when you're using a scatter fill pattern. So here is a side-by-side comparison of all of the sizes. Starting with SS4, 6, 8, then 10, 12, 16, 20, and then SS30. The 3 smaller sizes, the 4, 6, and 8, these are great for detail work, fillers, as well as nail art. The next, the SS10s and the SS12s, these are great for making bling pens. And we have several bling pen patterns available for size SS10. Next, we have size 16, SS16 and SS20. These are the most popular for making rhinestone tumblers. And again, we have several rhinestone tumbler patterns available on the website for both of those sizes. And the last size, SS30, which is perfect for larger products as well as some of your scatter mixes. I will post links to all the products that I used in today's video in the description down below. Don't forget to like and follow for more helpful bling tips. Till next time, happy blinging!